Hello and welcome to Jim Smiddy Arena. It is Friday night, the end of the school week, and we are set up to preview a wonderful night of wrestling. It is senior night. I'm with Gary Owenby. My name is Gwen Schroyer. Waiting on Coach Anglin. He's going to do the introductions for senior night down on the floor and then join us up here at the booth tonight. Hope you're enjoying being able to watch this. Like to provide as many of these opportunities from Bradley as we can, all the different athletics. Of course, you get to hear Gary Owenby on the radio sitting here with me right now, but he is the voice. I'm just the guy that pushes and plugs and
you make it all happen.
Kind of like the engineer or something. I don't know. But glad you're here, Gary. I know you like to be around all these different things. I saw you on TV last night at the Cleveland Bradley game. I was watching from home.
Yep. Senior night's sort of a melancholy time, bittersweet, I guess, whatever you want to say. You've got seniors that's going to lose, and you've told them, and I've told these kids, when they're a freshman, snap your fingers, you're out of here. 4 years go by so fast you don't realize.
Oh, and they just want to give it away. I can't wait till I'm a senior. Soak it in. Take every year for what it's worth. Learn something.
It's the most fun part of your life. You're going to be 60. You're going to start driving. You're going to start dating and things like that. And high school is a great time because the real life is when you get out of high school.
That's right. And you get separated from all the people you grew up with.
Yeah.
So.
But it's a great night here. And to me, not bad, but the sad part is it's the only home match we've had in a regular season that we've been able to contest because of the virus and all that. And thank goodness we're able to get this one in tonight. And Soddy-Daisy was very accommodating last night. They've been under quarantine, and they agreed to move it till tonight. So, it's
long-time rivalry with Soddy-Daisy, too. And we'll hush and let you listen to Coach Anglin while he does this introduction.
First will be Mason Kiekendall. Mason's parents are Tina and Jeremy Kiekendall. Mason's been assistant to the wrestling for 4 years, 2 years at Walker Valley, and the last 2 years here at Bradley Central. His college plans are to go to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville and major in agricultural engineering. His favorite Bradley wrestling memory was the team winning the Heritage Rooster Rumble duels this year, and all the times our bus has broken down while traveling. Give it up for Mason. Next will be Austin Lynn. Austin's being accompanied his parents, Christy and Anthony Lynn. His grandparents are Charles and Ellen Lynn, Alan and Gloria Lee Ingram, and Lewis and Denise Lee. He was a 4-year wrestler here at Bradley with 7 total years between Lake Forest and Bradley Central High School. He plans on going to UTI and being a specialty mechanic. His favorite memory was his sophomore year, bumping up to 160 pounds as a 145-pounder to help the team at the state tournament. Way to go, Austin. Hands together for Austin Lynn, everyone. Next will be senior Chase Stansberry. Chase is accompanied by his stepmom Shannon Stansberry, and his father Todd Stansberry, and his sister Brooklyn Stansberry, who is also a member of this year's girls wrestling team at Bradley Central. He is a 4-year wrestler at Bradley and has 7 total years between his middle school and high school career. His plans are to go to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga and study to be an electrical engineer. His favorite BC wrestling memory is when Coach Smith was teaching the team how to put on a do-rag. Put on a do-rag. Give it up for Chase Stansberry. Coming to the mat next will be senior Cody McDaniel. He's accompanied by his mother, Brittany McDaniel, and sister, Carly McDaniel. He is a 3-year wrestler and starter for Bradley Central here, and it's only his 3 years wrestling. His college plans are to go to Athens Tech and become a welder. His favorite wrestling memory here at Bradley were all the overnight trips to the tournaments, where we do tend to have a lot of fun. Thank you, Cody, for your service. Coming on to the team, everybody give a round of applause to Cody McDaniel. Next will be senior Brent Waters. Brett's accompanied by his mom, Lori Hollis, his dad, Ronnie Waters, and his stepdad, John Hollis, and also stepmom, Tracy Waters. This is his first year as a Bradley wrestler. Wanting to give it a shot, we applaud him as a starter. This is his only year of wrestling. His college plan is to go to Lee University and major in something with music or a wildlife management degree. His favorite memory is being allowed to be a part of something as big as Bradley Wrestling. Brad, we appreciate you joining the team this year, and we look forward to seeing you in years to come. Everybody give a round of applause for Brad Waters. Next will be senior Bennett Burris. Bennett being accompanied to the mat by Bridget and Mark Burris. This is also his first year of wrestling. Great turnout by our football players this year. I wanted to give it a shot. This is his only year and first year wrestling at Brandon Central High School. His college plans are to go to Cleveland State and study criminal justice. His favorite BC wrestling memory was his first match, something he says he'll never forget. Everybody give it up for Bennett Burris. And then last but definitely not least, we've got big Caden Moore. Caden being accompanied by Shauna and David Moore. His grandparents are Gary and Geneva Moore and Ray and Phyllis DeFreeze. This is his first year wrestling at Bradley, and he does have one previous year, he had 2 years total. He has already committed to play football at Tusculum College, and he plans to study and get a degree in criminal justice. He has a sister, Chase Lawson, who's currently attending FSU, and a brother, Tyler Moore, who's a junior here at BCHS. His favorite BC wrestling memory this year was his first match when he got a pin. Way to go, Bennett. Everybody give a round of applause for, for Caden Moore. Oh, sorry, Caden. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Jim Smiddy Arena for our first and only home match of the season. We appreciate you being here. It has been trying times for everyone, and we really appreciate Soddy-Daisy. Okay, here we go. Okay, tonight we'll be starting at 106 pounds. Forfeit for Soddy-Daisy. For Bradley Central High School, we have Bryson Terrell. At 113 pounds for Soddy-Daisy, we have Andrew Lewis. And for Bradley Central High School, we have Ethan Lipsey. At 120 pounds for Soddy-Daisy, will be Hunter Banks. And his opponent at 120 pounds will be Daniel James. At 126 pounds for Soddy-Daisy, we have Zach Moiser. And for Bradley Central High School, Easton Lipsey. At 126 pounds for Soddy-Daisy, we've got Lincoln Harvey. 132. At 132 pounds for Bradley Central High School, will be Taryn Patterson. At 138 pounds for Soddy-Daisy will be William Whalen. For Bradley Central High School, Luke Belcher. At 145 pounds for Soddy-Daisy will be Daniel Lalonde. For Bradley Central High School, Austin Lynn. At 152 pounds for Soddy-Daisy, team captain Gavin Hambrick. And for Bradley Central High School, Braden Swallows. At 160 pounds for Soddy-Daisy will be Jacob Ingerman. From Bradley Central High School senior Chase Stansberry. At 170 pounds for Soddy-Daisy High School, Seth Harvey. And for Bradley Central High School, Knox Watson. At 182 pounds for Soddy-Daisy High School will be team captain Landon Lewis. His opponent for Bradley Central High School will be Wade Brooks. At 195 pounds, Soddy-Daisy has a forfeit. And for Bradley Central High School will be senior Cody McDaniel. At 220 pounds for Soddy-Daisy will be Reagan Taylor. And for Bradley Central High School, senior Brett Waters. And at heavyweight, Soddy-Daisy has a forfeit, but for Bradley Central High School, we got big Austin McClure. Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting at 106 pounds. 106 pounds.
Well, everybody. How are we tonight?
Good night for wrestling, man. Nothing?
Yeah, I'm having to wear many hats tonight, but I really do appreciate you guys letting me be part of the broadcast.
Well, we love it. We love your energy. Appreciate you.
Oh, man. Senior night's always a busy night. Appreciate everybody being here for our one and only home match of the year. It's been a trying time for everybody. So we really appreciate you tuning in very much, tuning in for the broadcast tonight.
So we had a forfeit at 105?
We did. At 106 pounds, we had a forfeit.
Okay, 106.
Soddy-Daisy, coached by Ulrich Weinsberg. Great guy. Really, he's a friend of mine, personal friend of mine. He and his wife, Lexi, personal friends. Picked up this year. Obviously, they've struggled with attendance at the school. They've lost about 500 kids at Soddy-Daisy. They are going small school next year. And, of course, they've been hit hard by COVID.
Yeah.
This everybody has. They literally are just coming off of a 21-day quarantine. I want to make sure everybody knows that. They didn't have to come tonight. Literally, this was scheduled for last night. They were still quarantined. They haven't had a wrestling practice in 21 days.
Wow.
But they wanted to come to give
Well, bless them.
Bradley Seniors a senior night instead of having a forfeit.
Very cool.
So it's very.
I know the Soddy-Daisy relationship with Bradley has been tenured
long
forever and
time.
ever. Steve Henry, Logston.
Oh God, yes, Logston and Steve Henry. Both those guys, coaches down there, were state champions for Soddy-Daisy.
In fact, when I taught at Soddy-Daisy, they won that year. That's
Absolutely.
State championship.
Ulrich is a two-time medalist, head coach down there. A one-time state champion at Soddy-Daisy. You got Dustin Stewart's a three-time medalist at Soddy-Daisy. He had 1 year at Red Bank where he's also a state medalist, so he's a four-time medalist.
Wow.
Some great coaches as far as pedigree goes. Let's get to the action real fast. I want to make sure we get some credit for Lipsy down there. He's getting some near-fall swipes. This is Mr. Lipsy, Ethan Lipsy. Big win last week versus Cleveland for anybody watching it. He actually upset the number one ranked wrestler in the weight class from Cleveland, defending state champion. Wow. And so that moved him up the rankings. He's currently ranked number 2 in the state for his weight class. He is a sophomore, and he can be an absolute hammer when he wants to be, as evidenced by his beating of last year's state champion.
Nice.
All right, so we end the first period with a score of 5-0 for Lipsy. Sorry for Bryson. Give credit where credit's due. Bryson Terrell, he did make weight. He is Bradley Central starter at 106 pounds. Like I said, Soddy's just taking a little bit of a beating this year with COVID and things like that. But we still thank them for being here. So a forfeit of that gives 16 points. Lipsy's wrestling here. He's still tangling with the legs. There's no score yet. He started on top. Locked up a near side cradle right there, immediately getting some swipes. A 2 count. You see the referee down there, Gino Bond, is our referee tonight. He's definitely a good one. And we get a pinfall there from Mr. Lipsy. Way to go, Lipsy. He's on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we'll be able to keep that. He'll keep that moving into the state tournament and in tomorrow, because we've got 2 big matches in the morning as well. we wrestle tomorrow morning. Sorry, fans, you can't watch it unless you maybe get on. I think Cleveland may be streaming on theirs. We've got region duels tomorrow morning. We wrestle Walker Valley, I think, at 9. And then if we beat Walker Valley, then we'll re-wrestle Cleveland High School again for another shot at them. So another big day of duels tomorrow for us here locally. All right, coming up here at 120 pounds. I butchered this one on the intro. I just drew a blank on Wyatt's name. When you go looking for it, sometimes you can't spit it out. A little tip of the tongue phenomenon right there. You know who it is. So we got Wyatt James wrestling for Brandon Central High School with a takedown right there, wrestling against Hunter Banks. Hunter is a talented wrestler. He did his middle school at Baylor Middle School and then moved over to Hickson, and now he transferred to Soddy, those two being there together. So Ulrich, Coach Weinsberg has actually been his coach all the years in high school because Ulrich was an assistant coach at Hickson before he took the job at Soddy-Daisy this season. Steve Henry definitely called him back home. So we got our takedown. We got some near fall.
Over there.
Steve Henry is the principal. Yes, sir. He sure is. Denny retired. Steve moved up from athletic director to take over the principal spot. So you got wrestler over there. So we started the first period with a score of 5-0. We got a quick near fall right there, 2 swipes. You see he's getting a couple swipes again right there. A reminder of the referee, Gino, right there, where he gets 2 swipes, count of 2. That gives you 2 near fall points. And if he gets to a count of 5, that would give you 3 near fall points. So you see we had a reversal situation, then near fall again. So the score is currently 10-2 for Wyatt James. Wyatt's got what we call a cross-body riding right there. He's trying to pull over a Chirello right there, and then we go for a little bit of a tilt. If he breaks that 45-degree period, you see Gino with 1 swipe, but it was just 1 swipe, so no points yet. Score is 13-2 according to the scoreboard. Sinks in the tilt again. You're most likely not going to get a pin with the tilt. It is meant just to score some near fall points. It's still the same hole. He definitely has his 3. He definitely has his count of 5, so he's got 3 points coming. But now he's going to try to improve the position and work for a pinfall because that would score more points for the team. Wyatt staying nice and high right there. Period ends. You see the referee with the 3 points, taking us up to, it looks like a score of 16-2 if they add the 3 points over there. For those of y'all that are tuning in, we appreciate you being here, of course. As far as the team scoring goes, how it works is you get different amount of points from individual matches towards a team score. See, we might have a discrepancy in the score right there. Maybe got a couple extra points given. Coach Weinsberg, I don't question his ability to count. We'll see. Maybe they missed one. Our girls are over there. They do a fantastic job. They're looking at it. And that's what they're discussing right now. So back to what I was saying about team score. We have 14 individual matches, of course, and the outcome of each individual match gives you a team score. So a regular decision, for those of y'all that don't know, would be a win by points that is between 1 and 7 points. And then that gives 3 points for the team. Then a major decision would be 8 to 14 points. A tech fall would be anytime, it's kind of like a mercy rule in baseball, would be at any point during the match when you're up by 15 points. That secures 5 team points. And then finally, you get a pinfall at any point, regardless of score. You score 6 points for the team. So obviously pins count twice as much as a regular decision. Oh, we're going for a patented Bradley kickback, but Hunter Banks with a roll through with a cradle. That's dangerous. Cradles are hard to beat. Wyatt's got to keep fighting out, trying to get his arm through. Way to fight off your back, Mr. James. Way to fight off. Great move by Hunter Banks. Lights just came back on. Somebody needs to get up there and turn those off. I think I see Coach Logson on the far side going to get those turned off. Got to get that ambiance back, right? We can't have any lights on over there. Wyatt back on top. Score is 19-4. All it's going to take is 1 more point, and this match will be over. We get a couple, no swipes yet. Boom, there's the swipes. Regardless of the outcome of this right here, it matches up. This actual match is over with. Wyatt gets the pinfall at 120 pounds with about a minute to go in the period. That's another 6 points for the team. Bradley takes a commanding 18-0 lead going into the fourth match.
Those school bells.
Yep. Don't remember them working during the day.
No, but I think
funny, they don't work during the day, do they? Do they, Mr. Ellenby? They don't work during the day, Gary, but by God, at nighttime we'll get them.
We know when to kick them out of class.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so we got coming up at 126 pounds for Bradley Central High School. We've got the older brother of Ethan Lipsey, Junior Easton Lipsey, and he is wrestling from Soddy-Daisy High School, Zach Moiser. Okay, Zach is a sophomore. Soddy's very young this year. They've only got 2 seniors in the entire squad. They're both in the lineup tonight, both accomplished wrestlers. So you can imagine Soddy's going to be pretty good for years to come with their youth right now. They're also moving down to small school with a new reclassification for next year because they really have lost, you're talking about a big school that's lost a lot of enrollment over the last couple of years. So you see Lipsey was in on a little Iranian finish right there, comes out the back door, comes over, takes the keys, scores his takedown. We're up 2-0 with about minute 10 seconds left in the first period. Good job staying on his toes, always keeping that forward pressure. Looks like he secured a bar on the left side right there. He's looking for an inside wrist on the right. Oh, he's going for a double bar. Definitely tough. Definitely tough to get out of right there. Lipsey, of course, is one of our returning placers from last year, one of the few placers we have coming back. Oh, that double bar is tight. He'll just keep sitting that direction. That shoulder starts to come down. That is a rough position to be in, and he secures the fall at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the first period. Way to go, Easton. All right, that gives another 6 points to the team score, so Bradley will now be up 24-0 on Soddy-Daisy. Coming up at 132 pounds for Bradley Central High School will be Taryn Patterson, son of former Bradley wrestler and state champion Alan Patterson. For you guys that have been watching for and following Bradley wrestling for a long time. He moved down to 132 pounds this semester. Oh, what an ankle pick right off the whistle. Taryn is one of our returning medal winners from last year. He started the season at 138 pounds. Oh, he just stacked him up right there. All he's got to do is just drop his hips if possible. Now we do get a little bit of a back bend neck situation. Good job by the official, stopping action, make sure nobody gets hurt. We would not want one of those guys to individual hurt. He's wrestling from Soddy-Daisy. Well, everybody. Oh, there it is. This is Zach. I said the wrong name earlier. I'm sorry. It was Lincoln Harvey before at 126. This is Zach Moiser. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
You're forgiven.
My second mistake on the night. just mount him up. Nice tight cradle there by Taryn. He's already got his swipes. Near fall is definitely coming if he breaks out of this hold. We got to say it in the room, cradles beat good people. Cradles are tight. Once again, a little bit of a potentially dangerous situation. The cradle, you see it came up between the ankle and the knee, causing the hip to turn a little bit right there with the foot coming across the chest. Definitely the right move right there by Gino to stop that. Safety first. Wrestling is a rough sport, but at the same time, you don't want anybody to get injured.
Definitely.
Just turned them over, just stacked them with a half. And with the fall for Taryn Patterson at 132 pounds. That'll give us another 16 points and put us up 30-0 over Soddy-Daisy. Moving right along, no hesitation in this match, right up to 138 pounds. We've got, for Bradley, Luke Belcher, son of former middle school coach Brett Belcher. We call him the Godfather. He's actually one of the first coaches of head coach Ben Smith. We get a quick takedown and a quick escape. He is wrestling for Soddy-Daisy, Daniel Lalonde, who's a freshman. So we have a freshman for Soddy-Daisy and a sophomore for Bradley Central going at it here.
Making some history.
Another quick takedown for Luke. Looked like he had a little bit of a knee dip right there. straight into his bar series. If he's got that inside wrist on the right side, he'll just try to walk over the guys. Oh, he lost their inside wrist, so he keeps the bar, but it looks like he's going to a half on the right side. And it wouldn't be a Bradley match without throwing a leg in for everybody that's watched before. So here we go. Luke's got as he got short legs in. It was just one. Oh, shoulder. There we go. Once again, it's a rough sport, but we don't want anybody to get hurt. Anytime we have that crank type motion right there where it begins to put the shoulder in a compromised situation, the referee's always going to stop that because we don't want anybody to get.
I like how you point that out. That's good.
Reached over the back. Looks like we get to our feet. Gino, my award. See if the fresh from Soddy-Daisy can score an escape. Since there was no contact broken, he gave no escape, so there's no points. It's not a takedown. It's just Luke Belcher just retaking control of the situation. So the score is still 4-1. We've got 2 takedowns to 1 escape, and Belcher back to work looking for his bar series. Oh, going for a nice tilt right there. Once again, tilts don't pin, but they do score points. Oh, right to a cradle. I've said enough about cradles. Cradles be good people. That's tight, and that gets a pinfall for Luke Belcher. Way to go, Luke. So that gives us 6 more points for the team score, making it a total of 36-0 for Bradley Central High School. If you're tuning in late, glad you're here. Thank you for joining us here on our network, BCHS
Bear Network. BCHS Bear Network.
BCHS Bear Network. Thank you for being here. But if you're here, then you don't need me to tell you what you're looking at. I'm so professional.
Or where to find it.
Or where to find it. I'm so professional. All right, here we go. 145 pounds. We have senior, and obviously we're at senior night here. We have senior Austin Lynn on a big double, looking to climb the body and score some near fall. You see he gets 1 swipe right there, goes for his reverse half. Definitely going to get his 5 count there and may get the pinfall. Austin being a 3-year starter for Bradley Central High School. That's rare. You don't many get starters that last for 3 or 4 years because of how deep we normally are. He's a 3-year starter. There you go, another pinfall. Woodhen got a full mount, got him up, and got the stick. Way to go, senior Austin Lynn.
Good job. Less than 1 minute in.
All right, here we are at 152 pounds. For Soddy-Daisy, we have one of their team captains and one of the only 2 seniors they got on the squad, Gavin Hamrick, and he'll be wrestling for us junior Braden Swallows. So now we finally got an upperclassman and not rolling out a freshman for Soddy-Daisy. I expect a little bit more of a competitive match. Oh, Gavin pulled front head. Braden did a great job sinking his hips in right there. Just got to watch for that neck wrench. See, Gavin had to let it go. Braden's got to be real careful there. Good job fighting that off. You don't want to get to the back too much because it loads it up. And at the same time, don't get to the front because it can take you over your hips. That's a real precarious situation. He sees right back in on it, both of them. Braden, look, neck wrench breaks. Gavin scores 2-point takedown for Soddy-Daisy. Just over a minute left in the first period. It's been an exciting first minute already.
Yeah.
Braden trying to hand fight down to get some hand strength. Nice knee slide forward. Trying to get a little space between him and the offensive wrestler. Needs to take that hand over the top of his head. Gavin looks like he's going for a cradle. See, he's grabbing that wrist right there just in case to fight that hands. He didn't want that cradle grip to lock, but it did. Cradles beat good people. They're pinners. See, he's got his 3-point near fall. Regardless of the outcome of this particular hole, it's going to be at least 5-0 for Soddy-Daisy. Braden just needs to fight, try to get that grip to break. You see Gavin's already teed out, trying to get the fall. Braden's doing a good job of keeping that right shoulder up right there. He's just got to hold on for about 10 seconds. Just about 10 seconds left. It looks like we're going to get out of this one. Looks like Braden Fott did a great job staying off his back. We're going to get out of this period. Gives up the near fall, but does not give up the pinfall. Great job on that one. Okay, who's got choice? We haven't got to the second period yet, so this is a choice for Braden. He has the option of choosing top, bottom, or neutral, or he can defer the choice. He decides to go neutral, so they'll start back on their feet again. Always looking over at head coach Ben Smith to get our instructions on where he wants them to go. It's moving so fast, haven't had a chance to really talk about the coaching staff for Bradley Central High School. Obviously, Ben Smith in his 10th year as head coach, coming after the illustrious Steve Logston and Turner Jackson. Braden looking for a head look. He got a head throw right there. Those can be tight. He's getting his swiped up there and needs to post. Don't get rolled through. Come on, hip him back over. Lift with your head. Oh, that could do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a long time. There's a minute and a half left of this period. That is a long time to fight off your back for Gavin. Keep that outside leg up. Don't let him step over your body, Braden. Oh, and the pinfall for Braden Swallows.
Excellent work.
Over senior captain Gavin Amrick. Way to go, Braden. Wow, that was exciting. I'm a big guy. I like throws. I can't help myself. I don't have the physical ability to do that gerbil fighting we do down at the smaller weights. Looks like two squirrels fighting over a nut in the park.
Oh, you have such a way with words.
Coming up here at 160 pounds, back to the action, we've got senior Chase Stansberry, and he is taking on, where'd the guy go? There it is, Jacob Ingerman, who's a freshman. Once again, young crew already. We're only 15 seconds in, and Chase has got the stick at 16 seconds. Wow. Wow. Way to go on senior night. He'll remember that one.
Yeah.
He'll remember getting a pinfall that fast. That is impressive by Stansberry. Way to go, Chase. Thank you for your service here. For Austin Lynn, too. Thank you for your service, seniors. It's been my pleasure being one of your coaches. All right, get back to some of the youth of the program here. Coming up for Bradley Central High School, we've got Knox Watson. He's a sophomore, also starting outside linebacker, I do believe, for Brett. Outside linebacker, right, Gary?
So, yeah.
This is Buck's son?
This is Buck's son. This is Buck Watson's son. Back on staff here at Bradley, coaching football and teaching biology or science of some kind.
Great guy.
Love Buck. Buck was here when I first started 10 years ago. Glad to have him back with us. Knox is a talented athlete. Obviously, he's a sophomore, already starting at outside linebacker for the football team. Looking forward to him as a football player and as a wrestler. He's in on a double leg. Just needs to recommit his hips. Oh, nice double. See, he drags the toes. So even the opponent lands out of balance, he still secures and can score near fall until the knees go out. Great call by Gino there. Definitely get the takedown. Got a couple swipes to get two near fall as well for Knox Watson. He's taking on Seth Harvey. It's another 9th grader. Keep saying it. These guys are young for Soddy-Daisy. Bright future for him. Knox a little tight waist chop there. I'd like to see him get off his knees a little bit, but I don't know what he's doing with his hands right there. You always want to have forward pressure. So we always talk about either laces up or laces down. If your laces are down, you're driving with your knees, you're not driving your toes. So we always say laces up. Because if your laces are up, that means that tread's down. You get more forward pressure that way. So we go out of bounds. There's just under 1 minute left in the first period. We get another clean start. Knox with a tight waist chop. Looks like he's trying to go to a bar shoes on the left side. No, he changes off. Nope, he's back to the bar. Little nice sit out, turn, a little short sit by the freshman from Soddy-Daisy, Harvey. He scores his escape. We're going to be on our feet. We're neutral, and the score is 4-1 with 41 seconds left in the period. Oh, another straight double by Knox. You see those football roots paying off right there, like a good form tackle. Another 2 takedown for Knox. He's currently up 6-1 with about 32 seconds left in the period. Go ahead and cut them loose, stand them up. He has that option. So, Soddy-Daisy scores 1 point escape right there. We're back on our feet. I'm willing to bet we're going to go double again. I'm going to call it. There it is. In this headhunt, I'd say you're lucky I've got a mic on, or I'd have been screaming something right there. Because he's not headhunting. As one of his coaches, I'm telling you, they need to be looking right there. As soon as you hit a guy's side, you got to be looking for a low hand claw or a high hand half right there. Find the guy's back when you have an opportunity. You may never get you may only get one opportunity. You need to find that guy's back when you can. Scores 8-2. 2 seconds left. The period's going to end. Knox Watson ahead right now of Seth Harvey. 8-2 going to the second period. Harvey chooses down to start the second period. Well, Knox going to kill him loose again, or is he going to go ahead and try to ride him for a little bit and try to get a turn? All right, he will try to ride him. There's the start by Gino. Nice tight waist follower ankle to keep Harvey down. See, Knox on his knees again. Sorry to be critical as I'm watching, but you see how much easier it is for that man to get back pressure and stand up when you're wrestling from your knees as an offensive wrestler. So, good escape by the Soddy-Daisy wrestler right there. We're back on our feet. Scores 8-3 with 1:45 seconds to go. Knox probably start looking for some scrapes or maybe a couple V-posts. Oh, front head pull by the Soddy wrestler. Knox needs to get his head to the center. He just was able to get out. That's just how strong he is. He reaches. There we go. See, he didn't really reach up to the shoulders that time. He should have scraped it instead of posted. Definitely for his doubles. There it is. Oh, he finally headhunt. See the difference? Caught that headhunt that time to get her near fall. He needs to punch that elbow down deep. He needs to settle back and go chest to chest. Don't let that arm free. Right hand needs to catch the opponent's left. And there's the stick. There's the fall by Knox Watson. At 3 minutes, 3 seconds of match. Way to go, Knox. So that secures another 6 points for Bradley Central High School in this match. Commanding lead now, commanding lead. Now, unquestionably, here comes Soddy-Daisy's best wrestler, Landon Lewis. Landon is a returning state medalist for Soddy-Daisy. He placed 6th last year as a junior. He's a 3-time state qualifier.
And the team captain.
And a team captain, absolutely, and the team captain. He's wrestling Wade Brooks for Bradley Central High School, one of our sophomores. See, another good call by Gino. Arm gets tangled up sometimes. You want to stop that before anybody gets injured. So a quick takedown for Landon. He's up 2-0 on top with 1:40 to go in the first period. Not being negative on the other Soddy-Daisy guys, but Wade definitely drew the short straw tonight, drawing their best wrestler. Really working that bar series. He's got a tight waist and a bar. Lewis does on Brooks. Nice little knee slide to get those hips. Well done, Wade. Well done, Mr. Brooks. So Wade with an escape. We're 2-1. We're back on our feet with just about a minute to go. Oh, blast double. But he kept that right elbow out. Wade caught it. Nice. Little action. Landon really got his hips back, though. He's sitting in the front head. Wade needs to keep trying to circle to the front. Know where you are, Wade. Know where you are. Oh, he gives up the takedown. Lewis up 4-1. 45 seconds left in the first period. Lewis running a high thigh ride on the right side. Little tight waist chop by Lewis. Got a cross wrist right there. See what he does with it. Now he loses it. Good job, Wade, fighting that out. Lewis back to his high thigh right, going for a crossface. Oh, Lewis is tough. I know that looks bad, but he's trying to make Wade open up down there. Brooks probably needs to ride it out. Period ends 4-1 for Lewis. You see the frustration on Lewis's part. All right, Wade's choice, Bradley's choice for this period. They defer. That means the choice goes to Soddy-Daisy. Lewis selects down. Let's see what we do on top here, Gwen. Got a little bit of a false start there. Started just a little soon right there. You get 2 false starts, and on the third one you give up a point in the match. Go for a far near, far ankle breakdown right there. Lewis rolling around, got a nice little short sit, looking for a switch. Wade's holding on. Yes, faces. Probably a loss of control. Yep, there it is. 1 point for loss of control, so we'll be back on our feet. We'll be neutral. Probably the right call. Wade didn't really have control right there. But at the same time, Lewis didn't have control over him. That's why the escape call is the reversal. Oh, he's in on a head inside shot to his left right there. Takedown for Lewis. Score is 6-1. About 1:30 left in the second period. Back to that high thigh ride. He looks heavy. What I mean by that is he feels heavier than he really is. 175, 178 pounds. Actually weighted at 181. Probably wrestling more like a 215-pounder out there is what it feels like. See how he's on his toes right there, Gary, we're talking about. Look at that forward pressure he's putting. For all y'all that don't know, I'm being evaluated by Gary Owenby.
The voice of the Bears.
The voice of Bradley Central, absolutely. So, if I seem nervous,
You got an A+.
I'm getting evaluated.
You got an A+.
Just off to my left. That is high praise, man. I tell you what, I might be done for the night. I'm gonna leave right now. Wade fighting. He did a good job not giving up any near fall, not getting turned. Lewis is just all over him on top. Going back to that nasty crossface. There's the stall call. Afraid Wade's not coming off. Got to come up off your belly. Of course, Lewis does need to come off the hips too. He can't ride the hips the entire time, or he might be guilty of a stall himself. Another nasty crossface. Period runs out. We got out of that one. Score is 7-1. Lewis over Brooks. All right, Wade's choice going into the third period. So Bradley chooses down.
What's he trying to do in this last 2 minutes, Coach?
Well, he's down by 6. He's at the rate we're going right now. He's probably going to have to find Lewis's back at some point. So he's got a pretty good top. Wade's got a pretty good top game. So either hit a nice switch here, it would give him 2 points for the switch, would pull him into a 7-3 period right there. I mean, we would probably need to get 2 sets of near fall at that point. So probably going to have to get to our feet.
Oh, look at that.
You know, if he can get his head popped out, but that is tight. Lewis is tough, guys. I'm telling you. Like I said, he's the captain for a reason. He's a returning state medalist for a reason. Nice reversal by Brooks to fight it off. Gave up a little bit of near fall. Definitely going to have to get to work really, really quick here. May even have to find his back being down 7 points, 10-3, with only 90 seconds left in this match. You see Lewis is probably going to get guilty here. Oh, see his hips came up. That probably saved him a stall call. Wade's working. Lewis may be tired. I think you might be starting to see the effects of a 20-day layoff because of COVID violations. Come on, Wade. Got to find a turn, big guy. 45 seconds. If I was the official, I'd probably hit Landon for a stall call for laying on bottom. Can't say as I blame him, though. Like I said, a 21-day layoff. They've been quarantined.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, miserable. If you've ever wrestled, I guarantee you can run all you want to on your own time, but you cannot duplicate wrestling practice. So, Lewis is probably exhausted.
How many hours on the mat do you get a week?
Oh, 10 minimum. 10 hours a minimum. I mean, that would be a standard week practice without even going on Saturday or Sunday. So I understand. I think Gino probably should have hit him for a stall call. He deserved a stall call. It would not have affected the outcome of this match. Even if he had got a second stall call, it wouldn't have mattered. 1 point for an escape right there. Final score is going to be 10-3 for Soddy-Daisy, scoring them 3 team points. That is a regular decision since it's under 8 points. Nice match for Mr. Brooks there. Like I said, wrestling a senior from Soddy-Daisy, returning state medalist. Lewis is a hammer, guys, I'm telling you. There's senior Cody McDaniel. Like I said, we mentioned earlier in the day, Soddy really taking a beating from COVID this year. Really appreciate them coming down for this. They did not have a 95, so unfortunately senior Cody McDaniel could not get a match tonight.
So what's this weight here?
This is 220 pounds.
Yeah.
We've got Brett Waters, who is a first-year wrestler, and he's made it into the roster. So that's spectacular.
Wow.
As a first-year wrestler, Brett has been one of our outstanding golfers.
That's right.
For Bear Golf Team for the last 4 years. And here he is. Oh, he dropped to his butt. No, Brett. Still has that learning curve mistakes of just not having the mat time. COVID's affected us too. Not having practice. We could practice, but not be able to go out and wrestle other opponents. So he just doesn't have the mat time. So he still makes some of those little beginner mistakes. Come on, Brett. You got to fight. You got turned over to the half. Got to get that low arm through. He's wrestling 11th grader Reagan Taylor. Reagan Taylor gets the win over Brett Waters. Way to go, though, Brett. Still, first year wrestling, the senior in the lineup for Bradley Central High School is saying something. I don't care who you are. And then there's no heavyweight for Soddy-Daisy. I'm not going to repeat myself. So Big Austin McClure takes the victory for Bradley Central High School. And bada bing, bada boom, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps us up.
Well, we appreciate our seniors. We appreciate their families, what they poured into the school and the program. And you, Coach, appreciate you. All the coaches make a difference here at Bradley. Even though you're talking about the deficit of time and COVID, and it breaks down your patience a lot, but thank you so much for making a difference.
Absolutely. It's been
you poured into the lives, and these seniors know that.
Well, I appreciate that, Gwen. I really do. I haven't got a chance to spend as much time with as I have in the past.
Right.
But I try to help out any way I can. I love being around them.
Well, they'll never forget. These are memories they take with them. You can ask every wrestler here at Bradley.
And I like having the opportunity to do this. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to help.
Appreciate you explaining.
Grow.
The biggest important thing, one of the most important things, is not only you're sharing information on the mat, who's doing what, but you're in an entertaining way telling us how to understand what we're looking at. Because to the layperson, that we don't understand all those things, and you do a great job of that. So thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, Gwen. Grow the sport. I mean, that's what everybody wants to do with any sport.
Sir. We hope to keep bringing it.
Still growing here in Tennessee. I mean, we take it for granted, because wrestling is wrestling in Bradley County, Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'll get to it. Yeah, I mean, we're growing and growing and growing. We've got a girls program now. This is our second year of the girls program. Last year we had 2 girls. This year we had up to 6 at one point. So, use number, 300% growth. So we've got 5 active right now. Next weekend we've got regions for them up in Blount County at Heritage High School. While we're going to be competing JV, hopefully. Boys are doing it right. I didn't have to get angry.
Yeah, we saw you down there enjoying it a little bit, I think.
That's nothing negative. It's like, hold on, I'm going to give him a second. Before I say anything. I'll cover up the mic. That way I'll get kicked. FCC be calling me and wondering why.
We were muted.
Who is that guy? Yeah, mute him. Where's that 10-second delay on that guy?
We were muted up here, so. That was great.
But, yeah, the girls are doing spectacular this year. We have no seniors. We have 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores and a junior. So hopefully we'll have all 5 of them back next year. Looking forward to some of them qualifying for the state tournament this year. Again, we had 1 qualifier last year, Abby Beasley. She didn't make it back this year. She graduated early. We wish her the best. Bree Potts is the one that came back to us from last year. We've got Brooklyn Stansberry, who is the sister of one of our seniors, Chase Stansberry. Got Bella McIver, who is a sophomore. We've got Rachel, God dang it, Wooten, who's a freshman, and obviously Brittany Early, who's also a freshman. Rachel wrestled at Lake Forest for Coach Ensmayer, so she brings some experience. And we got somebody new in the room that I'm hoping to have involved more. I don't know if they're listening, so I don't want to put any mojo on them. But Kinsey, looking forward to seeing the room more often, not from as a coach standpoint. So I hope Kinsey and her beau, Donnie Byer, are listening. Donnie being a former state champion.
That would be nice.
Yeah, she's
So obviously there's a lot of teams across the state that are grooming that girls program.
It's growing.
To be competitive at a state level, not just locally and
I don't think
learning the sport, but actually grooming it to be prepared to do things at state.
I don't think people here in Bradley County in the southern part, it's kind of weird as big as wrestling is here in this community. That there were no girls programs until last year. I
remember when that kind of kicked off about 15 years ago.
Growing leaps and bounds in the state of Tennessee. It's been centered more up in the Clarksville, Nashville area and in the Bristol, Knoxville to Bristol area. Obviously, we've got King College up there, or King University now. Excuse me, I apologize, guys. That was a dominant girls program for years, national champions.
Wow.
And then if you look across the southeast now, University of Cumberland's Campbellsville is dominant. I don't know last year, the season, if they finished it up, but they've won national championship for the last couple years right in Kentucky. Lindsey Wilson's got a great program. King, Cumberland, Campbellsville, Life College down in Marietta, Georgia, Presbyterian in South Carolina. We've got a girl playing soccer over there, Anna Stouffer that was here. They're the first D1 women's program.
Is that right?
Yes. And now, it's all the same for the ladies at that level. They all wrestle the same, so it didn't matter if they were NAI or D1, but still, the fact that you have finally a D1 program for ladies, it is one of the fastest growing sports in the country.
Does it look like UTC or another local university that does wrestle on,
It's funny you bring that up. We have another college program, both boys for men and women, that are starting next year. Lincoln Memorial is starting a program.
All right, Harrogate.
And so they're going to have both a women's and men's program as far as I know. So we add at 2 levels here.
Good.
So it's growing.
We're going to talk more about this next week. Gary wants to catch up with Ben on his coach's show. And we'd like to have some of the girls come over and actually discuss some of this with Gary and Ben. And you're welcome to come along as well. But bring this up because it's, I guess it's becoming more of a fashionable interest in your larger schools, but also I guess some of your smaller schools. It's about the girls getting a chance to do this.
There's that little bit of a stigma that some of them deal with, like, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to wrestle. So it's hard for that one girl. Because she's like, well, I don't want to have to wrestle the boys.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand that. I don't want to wrestle the boys. Yeah, we understand that. So it's always great when you have at least one other to start.
Right.
And then that ball gets a rolling.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like I said, last year 2. This year we had 7 at one point. We're at 5 right now. And, things happen. But, everybody made it through preseason. It was great. I mean, because we expect them to do the same thing the boys do. They don't get breaks.
Nice.
They have to be here. They've got to run. They've got to lift. They've got to do everything. Those girls are tough, man. They're tough. And, it's –
and build it up to where you have a JV group as well.
Oh,
so
man, that would be great.
Great.
It would be great, too. I'm not putting the pressure on the county, but as it grows, to actually have an official girls coach.
Sure.
So that way they can, focus on the girls instead of us, because they practice with us, with the boys. They wrestle just themselves, and we all feed into them, and different things and things like that. But it'd be great to have more bodies in the room for them. Have a separate practice if you ever get to that point.
Right.
Other programs in the state that are actually good seeing you, man. That are so large that they actually have a separate practice room, have their own facilities, their own coaches, and things like that. Seems like Science Hill, Rossview, the Clarksville schools. Tullahoma, former graduate of Bradley Central High School, Al and Jenna Morris at Tullahoma.
Okay.
Jenna's doing a foul enough year. I don't remember I wasn't here, so I don't know Jenna's maiden name. But, she married Al Morris, graduate here. Jenna and Al are doing a fantastic job with their girls program, really growing it. So it's growing. There's a lot of people that really, really care about it. It's not just I guess we have to do it. There's people that want to do it.
Yeah,
and obviously that passion, if you bring it to it, is going to inspire people to do it more.
We need to be supportive, so whatever it takes.
Oh, everybody here, like I said, I know I'm patting ourselves in the back, but Coach Smith, Coach Blackman love coaching the girls. It's not like they don't want to, me included out there. It's not like we don't want to. It's not like oh man, you got some old graduates like, oh, I can't believe we got girls. It's like, dude, man, they're tough, man. They get after it. It's no different.
And you have some that are playing other sports too.
Absolutely. Rachel's a soccer player.
Yeah.
Brittany's ROTC, Bree's ROTC. Brooklyn's a volleyball player. Come out here. Right. We want them. We want them all. Bring all your athletes. You know what I mean? If any ladies listening to us, anybody in the middle school level listening to us, come on, be a part of this.
Come ask questions.
Absolutely. We'll do a great job. We'll do a better job of advertising it, recruiting in the school system to keep it growing, at all levels. Who knows? Maybe Walker Valley will, start one too if they start getting some interest, and we'll keep it growing.
And Cleveland does. I saw
they're starting one next year.
They do have one wrestler that was wrestling nationally. I don't know.
Oh, Piper Fowler.
Yes, right.
Piper Fowler. I hate to see her in blue.
Yeah, sure.
I hate to see her in blue.
Also saw
she is a fantastic.
They had a wrestler that I don't know if he's first or second grade, but he's also ranked nationally. Very interesting how you start that young and really just make a difference that quick.
Oh yeah.
And is Logston still doing the kids?
Yes, he is. Why would you not want? It's not.
Right.
I'm not talking about anybody. I'm not going to bring anybody else down. I talk about my own program. Why would you not want Steve Logston to be your coach? Why would you not? Give me a reason why I would my coach. Why would I not want Steve Logston to be my coach? Sure. I wish I could have Steve. Steve Logston wasn't my coach.
Right.
I feel like I missed out.
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm the only non-Bradley graduate that's been on coaching staff.
Wow.
Ever that I know of, except for maybe Bill Curtis back in 1974. Sorry, Bill, if you're listening, love you, buddy. But like. And like
74. So that's when they started the program. He and Jerry Frazier, right? Yeah.
You didn't think I knew that, did you? Oh, you see, you're not the only scholar around here. I do my best to try to keep up with it.
All right, man. Well, appreciate your enthusiasm and clarifying so much and making it entertaining. We're going to close out tonight wishing everybody well. Our seniors, their families, thank you for bringing this tradition, keeping it alive, and putting it in your heart. Always a bear, and hope you come back. Still have the year to finish out. We will host a region tournament, God willing.
Just got that. It's gonna be.
And we will broadcast that right here from Jim Smiddy Arena, 2 mats at once. Looking at logistics for that right now, but hopefully we can make that happen. I'll talk to Coach Smith and you and see what we need to do to carry that out. So until next time, we have a game next week on Tuesday. Cleveland here, and then Walker Valley later in the week, Friday. So if you're an avid Bear and doesn't matter what sport, come join us for that. Until next time, God bless and go Bears.
Woo!